Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to live broadcast number 7. If you missed the live broadcast, it will be available on the channel shortly after. Each broadcast that I do during the week has a specific theme. Tonight's theme is epic playthroughs, and I'll be continuing my playthrough of The Witcher 3 by CD Projekt Red from 2015. The idea behind this channel is to put time aside to play games again. I also plan to include other more bite-sized videos discussing things I find interesting in regards to gaming and collectibles. I thought I would share this experience on YouTube and hopefully other people may find it entertaining at the same time. If you do, then don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you so wish. Before we start The Witcher 3 or continue, OBS, which is the software that I use to stream, has an update that came out. Which is extremely useful for YouTube because you can actually set up your broadcasts via OBS and it will do all the work for you in regards to show that the stream's upcoming and all the information. And the best part of it is that normally you go into the YouTube studio and you would have to set up all the description, the title, everything like that for the stream. Where now you can actually keep little profiles for each stream, so it's going to be much easier going forward. So that was a plus from the update, which is good. Another thing I want to mention is on Monday I played Full Throttle, and I expect the next Monday I'll be able to finish it. I'm almost halfway through, and I received a copyright claim, and the claim was an interesting one. Now I don't know, obviously my channel isn't monetized, so it's irrelevant to me, at least at this point anyway. And but what I thought was interesting when I thought about it was that the band itself, and I looked up the song and I looked up the band, and it turns out this band was commissioned by LucasArts to produce this the theme music for Full Throttle, and that's what was the claim was for. But normally when you're I would presume that they were commissioned to do it. They played the music. I don't know who wrote particularly the song. I presume it might have been LucasArts, or maybe the band themselves had input onto it. I'm not too sure. So they paid, and they got paid for the performance, and they may have even received some royalties from the game sales itself. I'm not too sure. But obviously the game is from 1995. And what was interesting was that the music label on YouTube, now I presume that the band itself has a music label, and that music label, everything they produce goes onto the labels under their umbrella. And then when that label has then gone to YouTube to add their copyrighted content, they've added this song. Now, the song, as far as I'm aware, wasn't a radio song. It wasn't on an album anywhere. It was specifically produced for the game itself. So I find it interesting that they've been paid for it, they've received money, they're maybe receiving royalties from the game sales, and then on top of that, they're also flagging anyone playing that music on YouTube. And if you're using that music on YouTube and you're using it out of copyright, out of the just randomly on whatever video, that's fine. But and this is where the YouTube copyright system sort of fails, and it fails because I'm playing the game that they were paid for to play the music was for the game, and now they're on YouTube claiming monetization. Now obviously it doesn't affect me, and I doubt that there's many people who actually are monetized on YouTube playing Full Throttle. I didn't do a search before I streamed it to see how many people actually streamed it or produced videos for Full Throttle. So I presume they're not making anything from it. But I just thought it was interesting that the record label just added it in. It's like, oh well, this is part of our copyright, so we'll add it in. Even though technically, should they be asking for copyright on it? I'm not too sure if they should. I think if anyone, especially because they're commissioned, it wasn't like it was a song that was out on the radio. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. But yeah, might as well continue with the game. I can't remember exactly where we are, but I should be able to find out pretty quickly. See Cirilla in chat, as usual. That's interesting. Some feedback, and I can't hear any sound from the game. So restart the game. Everything looks fine there. Oh, you can hear game sound. Yeah, I can't hear anything. You can still hear it now when I'm on the desktop? So you can hear music now? It's okay. That's interesting. So what's happened? There we go. My cat has a habit of she sits on the window or on the edge, you know, behind the blinds, and she has a habit of when she comes out of the blinds, she walks on my mixer, and she's turned off my headphones. So I will continue. Okay, that's better. So now, where were we going? Oh, that's right. We did something here, and now we need to go to talk to Yennefer. Or was it this one here? Find the Sunstone. Okay, sounds all good. Thank you. I think it was talk to Yennefer that we needed to do. So Chris and Yennefer's hard work, Series team of defenders now had 2 more outstanding sorceresses in the ranks and the prospect of gaining yet another. With this, our heroes were ready to face the wild hunt, but to bring Eridan to their world and cut off his escape route, they also needed an elven artifact known as a Sunstone. Okay, so that's where we're heading here. Find the Sunstone. So let's see where that is. Okay, let's pick up Fringilla. Sunstone. I think we should just head here. So it's the fastest way we can get there. We'll take our boat and head back down to Arenbjorn, or should we go north? Down south. Let's see if my boat is still in good nick. I'm fairly certain I damaged it when I came up here. Yeah. Can we get out? Come on. For some reason Geralt does not want to run on this boat. No, you can't use that boat. Okay, I did notice there was another one up north. Dudes on the beach. There it is. Like we're gonna have to go for a swim. We've got a water hag on the shore. Can we get up here? Oh. Something's strange. I just can't walk on boats for some reason. Come on. That's better. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and figure out what might be causing that. Maybe a mod is causing it? I'm not sure. Okay, we'll go down south. Harbour. Yeah, I think there's something wrong. I should be able to just walk up and down the boat without any problems. I didn't have any problems last time or previously when I played it, so I noticed that last week as well, but it was only on like one boat. I'm gonna have to look up and see if that's an issue. It can be fixed. Try and keep the boat in good condition, just in case we have to use it again.
Ray, I be with you.
Best plate's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe. Remember that.
Okay. Enhanced our weapon and armor. do a quick save. Should have a post up here. Okay, we want to head to Caretrold. Jennifer should be up here somewhere.
I'll never forget what you did for us.
I'd rather verify it now. Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder if he's not about to stab me in the back.
You've something of a persecution complex.
You needn't come with us.
I hadn't intended it.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
Not sure. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but I suppose we'll just agree with them.
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstones on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
We should have a chat to Avalok.
Boring as
If he's willing to say anything.
Yes, Geralt?
How's Margarita? Soon Ciri won't need your help anymore. Charming this world of the NL. Caranthea, tell me about it. Why you're helping Ciri?
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So, you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
I don't think we're really going to get anything from this guy.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything if that's your question.
Okay. Well, we might as well go through the rest of these options.
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
Tell me something more about Caranthier. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthier, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
Not good.
So long.
Well, that wasn't very useful. Let's see what Triss has to say.
Yes, Geralt?
So, there you were in Putrid Grove, and out of nowhere I show up. What did you think?
Honestly? Oh no, not him again.
Figured as much. You weren't easy to find, you know.
You'd recovered your memory, found Yennefer's, so naturally, I thought the two of you had...
But it turned out my amnesia changed nothing. Wanted to be with you, before, during, after, always.
I know that now.
Oh.
So long, Triss.
Okay, thanks for that word of encouragement.
You look familiar.
Okay, where do we need to go now? Over here. Travel to the island where Avallac's laboratory is located. The Pally Gap Coast. Looks like we can just fast travel there, which is good.
Foreigner, watch your step.
Oh, we're going straight there. Oh, there they are. We got some
Entrance is very
enemies
well
there.
protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now, this is no time to get soppy.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
I think we're going to activate these guys behind us.
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take care of it.
Trying to get through the barrier!
Okay. Oh, no loot.
Come!
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avallac's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Okay, explore Avallac's laboratory. Yes, using Witcher sensors.
Look,
Here.
Geralt!
Oh, Jennifer's found something.
It seems someone was literally just here.
Avalak's on the ship. We know that.
What if he's not?
Stop. A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
Aha.
Aha what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
Couple of bickies.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
A big brush.
Yen.
Ancestral tree of some sort.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalak has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri. But it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalak never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Okay, so what's next?
Someone's there, beyond the door.
Elves sure know their fragrances. Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
Oh, someone's behind the door. Let's see who it is.
How did you get in here?
Who are you?
Not your concern. Get out of here. Now. You. I remember you. From Tir na Liar.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalach you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle.
Jealousy.
But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free of her.
Still don't know who
If he
she
hates me
is.
so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
Calm down. The elf was right.
Aren't you supposed to cheer me up?
You carry Lara's gene. Nothing you can do about it. Inherited her talent and her power, too. That she-elf would give up a century of her life to be you.
Certainly didn't seem so.
You were born with a great gift, and only you can decide how to use it.
What's that?
A necklace. Laura Doran's.
It's beautiful, but...
Yours to wear.
Let's go. I'm sick of this place.
Ciri is still very impulsive, I've noticed. Any of the tree. Missed.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The wild hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjall died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjall?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
Mm-hmm. See you.
I think it's easier to take the portal. Even though Geralt is not a fan of it.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjall has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Ah, that's where they've put him.
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjall.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Oh,
Skjall saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjall not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass, and anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjall now.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
quest completed. Nice. Okay, so where are we now? We've got sneak onto the Emperor's flagship, find the Sunstone, Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna do this first. It's Philippa. Way up there. We're gonna have to ride there, I think.
Thank you, Richard.
No such thing as bad ships.
Hopefully we can get there from here. Actually, let's call Roach.
Only worthless fucking sailors.
Okay,
Slow now. Whoa.
let's go up the top.
Remember, don't eat too
Whoa!
much.
I think we're gonna go by boat. Let's
Because
go
you
by
get hit
boat.
in the gut and those herrings get tangled in your entrails. There'll be no hope for you. Palmer's right.
Man needs worries like a boat needs ballast.
Hands
Sail
up,
straight
guns.
and eat.
Like pickled, huh? Me, I hate them.
Let's go!
Oh. Now where we go?
Around your laboratory.
I never doubted you would.
Oh, we can go through here and then around.
I heard nothing but abuse.
Well, at least the waters are calm. That's the main thing. Oh. Let's try and avoid these ones. Should be able to outrun them. Yep. Nice and easy. Okay, is this where Philippa is? I think so. Ancient crypt. Quick save. Fast travel point. Wow, we've learned it now. Good. It's Philippa.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this.
I say, look at this.
Let's go. What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did? I remember the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Mahakam. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Couldn't see a damned thing. But word is, it looked pretty tasteful. Hear that?
Yeah. Harpies or something else?
What did she just say?
They're not outside.
Oh.
Drowners were protecting her. Damn, there's a lot.
I hope you don't plan to muck about in this carrion now. We
Medallion's
came here
humming.
for a reason.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
Okay. Nice. I don't need any ability points, but we might as well use it anyway. Get a nice little temporary buff. That's one thing that does annoy me about the game is that when you're in like senses mode, you can't. It stops you from doing certain movements.
So how do we get up the...
The stairs? I'll fix them right away.
Very nice.
Ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think. There are times I doubt you three realize how it looks. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a 5-some, there's clearly no room.
Ooh,
That stench.
Golem.
I say, look at this.
I say, look at this.
What now?
It appears I must do everything for you.
Yes, you
See
do.
the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment?
I'm fresh out of change.
Ugh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Fearlan of the Elven legend. Do you literally read nothing?
Probably forgotten about it centuries ago. Pretty deep cut. Not too sure if I would have cut myself that deep. But then again, she's a mage.
There you are.
Eyes are glowing red.
Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the Lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the Lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
You'll get to work with the Emperor. Not excited?
No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes.
So you're impressed Emir keeps his mages on a short leash?
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realize which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it.
Oh, really?
This deal with Emir. It's sorceress business. Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward. Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
No.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
Wait. There's something here. Feel it?
No. My medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Watch this. Arahan Luma!
Oh. What's going on here?
That means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors.
Okay. Set up the mirror system properly. There's lots of creatures about. Okay, so where do we need to point them to? That's the question. Okay, so we got this. Hit it once. What does it do? Hit it again. Shines over there. Jump up here. Like we can go around this way.
How you like that silver?
I'm not too sure who that was. Some sort of ghost. Okay, what if we change this one? So this one reflects to the other side. Okay, and then what does this one do? Okay, I think I know what we're supposed to do, I think. We've also got something over here, question mark. Let's see what the lamp does. Nothing. Oh, oh. God damn it.
Found it.
Ah. Sunstone.
Last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
Really?
You'll like Nilfgaard, no two ways about it. I recommend the fresh alpine air of Nazaire.
And Yennefer claims you have no sense of humor. Now listen carefully. Once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic, but perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you, and go.
Triss might object.
Ah, yes. So give Yennefer some friendly advice, would you? She'll listen to you.
You want to take Yen's place at Amir's side.
And at Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable. And I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly. And it would give the wrong impression.
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I shall find my own way back.
See you. Okay, looks like we're going to be going out. Now, what's this question mark? Is it above? Maybe it's above me. Discovered location, yeah, I think it is actually. Sure if this is the right way. It's saying I need to go in this direction, but chest. Very good. Come on, get out of here. Okay, so how do we get out? It's not this way. I wonder what these potions do. I can't see them. Are they quest items? Nope. there's more people around here as well.
Blood of the Apple.
That stench.
Ah, okay, that's what the question mark was. It's the monster den location. We started up there and then we ended up all the way down here. Okay, let's go to this place. See if we can find anything. Actually, I don't think we're going to be able to get up. Ah, shame. How do we get out of here?
Take it easy.
Till Yalmar split its massive skull, rid the Isles of this fearsome foe.
Okay. Think quests. That's it. Which is the same mission point as the other one. Okay. Let's jump on the boat.
It's clearing up.
Can't walk on the boat either. To wait, I think. So we go into here. It says the cover of darkness. So let's go. Oh, we can't fast forward. let's pop our potions again. So we use one for hag. The other one. Brave hag. Not too sure. Mara, we'll just go with that. Might as well just swim onto the ship. Clearly, we have to go deep. Let's take whale, kill a whale. We're going to slip onto this boat.
Hold! It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Oh. Stand down.
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
Close.
Close, White Wolf, is what you are to decapitation. You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but disposable. But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ard-Skellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
I despise teleports, but have it your way. Let's go.
Hey, new level. 9 useless points available.
Triss, where's Yennefer?
She'll be here soon. She's sure to want to talk to you.
I don't doubt it.
Rum and supper.
Have a chat to the ladies first.
Yes, Geralt?
No, no
So
option
long,
there.
Triss.
Play Siri in
Got a
bed?
minute?
Of course.
Nope.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
I don't think Yennefer plays Gwent either.
Geralt?
Found something that might belong to you. That skull some sort of accessory? If so, you've changed your style a bit.
It's a weapon.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that.
It's as you said. I've changed my style.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Why didn't you look for
ask
me
these questions while we
after
get a
you'd
chance?
recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eridan would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
What did Eridan want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eridan believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
Yen, can we talk?
Why? So you can ask me if we can remain friends despite all?
No, I mean...
Come now, Geralt. I know you. Well enough to know exactly what's going on with you and Triss. Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to, intervene, but I believe I'll let it lie this time. How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job for you.
Seems so.
But now, enough of this maudlin business. We've something to do, remember?
Thanks, Yen. See you
Sure,
later.
what happened? I don't know what's going on, to be honest. What else we got up here? Oh, ladies.
Do you know what I just realized? Except for the two of us in Syria, Geralt has slept with every woman on this ship.
Don't worry, it's only a matter of time in your case.
Oh, is that right?
And
How are you feeling?
Better. I thank you. If you'd not arrived in time, things might have ended considerably worse. I am your debtor.
Thank Yennefer. It was her idea, her plan. Thought Margarita Loantil would be among the last to get nabbed by witch hunters.
Were it dependent solely on me, of course I would have. But you forget I had my students to consider. I knew the hunters would eventually reach Aretusa. It was but a matter of time.
So when I heard Triss was organizing escapes to Kavir, I saw no reason to hesitate. I gathered my novices and we rode here to Novigrad. Sadly, we were caught and thrown in Dayrad before I could contact Triss.
Didn't see any other sorceresses in there with you?
Because they'd already been executed. Burned. Alive. One after the other. The most talented girls in the North. Radovid was saving me for last.
If you're here, what's become of Aretuza?
The day I arrived in Novigrad, I received a message from Beruta Ikati. A short, curt note. School overrun by Redanians. The libraries burn. Handful of pupils fled with Nina Vivero. The rest are dead. It is over. Later I learned priests of the Eternal Fire stood amidst the Academy's ruins, promising the rabble that such a punishment awaited all mages and traitors.
Farewell, Rita.
Brangilla wants to have a chat.
Ramen supper.
Yes, Geralt?
You look good.
For a captive of Emir, is that what you mean?
Seems like he's shown you surprising leniency. No interrogations, no torture. Or did you just tell him everything he wanted to know?
If I'd told him everything, he'd hardly still need me alive, wouldn't you say? Anyway, we shan't speak of it. I and what concerns me have not been a concern of yours for some time now.
So long.
Okay, Philippa.
Well, what is it?
No need to thank me, Philippa. Always glad to save your ass. You're welcome.
You stood to gain. That is why you saved me.
Way back when, did you really send assassins after Dijkstra?
You believe I... Do you not remember we were once lovers?
Maybe it's just me, but I think you'd consider that in itself to be reason enough. Actually, I've long wondered why you parted. Quarreled even.
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep politics separate from their private lives, and those who do not.
Which one was Dijkstra?
The more boring of the two.
Farewell.
To say about anything really? Is there anything I need to do before I talk to Avallac'h? That's the okay. Yep. No, I think we're good to go. So I'll do a hard save. Okay, let's have a chat.
Yes, Geralt?
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
Didn't mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
Wow.
Ran into someone at your lab.
Did you know?
Mm-hmm. A she-elf. Claimed you hate Ciri. So how's that fit you trying to protect her, whatever the cost?
Not at all. You don't really expect me to confess my feelings to you, do you?
Once we use the Sunstone, what makes you think Aradin won't figure things out? I doubt he'll think the Elves of the White Fleet suddenly long to see him.
We can alter the signal emitted by the Sunstone. Unlikely Aradin will recognize its origin. It's not the only artifact to possess this power.
There are others? Great. Now mind telling me why I had to scour Skellige looking for this one?
The Sunstone was the easiest to find, believe me.
Did we already ask him about this guy? I think
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt.
Skip that.
For centuries, Golden Child.
We found the Sunstone.
Gelban's gift to Dillion of the White Fleet. As legend has it, she never used the stone, and Gelban died of sorrow.
Won't keep Eridan waiting that long.
It seems we've everything. We can go. Keep in mind, once we commit, there'll be no returning.
Let's go.
I'm ready. High time we set sail. Undvik awaits.
In that case, let's go.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to miss out on those flashcards.
You will position yourselves on the cliffs. Here, here, and...
Thank you. I believe we know how to form a circle.
Even those of us who lack eyes for the moment.
I simply wish to avoid... Oh, Geralt. We were waiting for you.
Really? Seems to me you'd started already.
We were discussing questions of a magic nature, nothing of great interest to you.
Right, because I'm just a simple witcher.
Simple, yet with so many complexes. Not now, Geralt.
You were about to explain your plan?
It's simple, which does not mean it will be easy to execute. I shall activate the Sunstone. If Caranthea answers the call, the Nagel Fair should appear in the bay shortly afterwards.
The Lodge must then prevent the ship from returning to the world of the NL, while the Imperial fleet blocks its escape by sea.
The 7th Imlet's Infantry Regiment under Duke Varatra must then board it. With your help, naturally.
What about you? Where will you be?
Waiting in reserve. If something goes wrong, I shall react.
Like a general commanding troops from a hilltop? Gonna signal us by horn or use messengers?
Exquisite irony, but what did I do to deserve it? Have I given you cause to doubt my intentions?
Ladies and gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must scale the cliffs.
Good luck.
Plan's missing one important element. What about Ciri?
Cyril will wait, at a safe distance from the Nagel Fair.
I think she's going to be happy about that.
Wild guess? Not what you had in mind.
No, I wanted to go with you. That was my idea.
But I won't allow it. Far too great a risk.
Don't have the right to order her around.
Amusing. Jirel said the same thing, only at much higher volume. I do, in fact, have this right. For only I know how to activate the Sunstone, which I shall do on my terms or not at all.
His foot down.
Jirel recognized the strength of my argument. I have no doubt you'll do the same. Cyril, do you swear to stay on shore?
Do I have a choice?
Where are you going?
For a walk. Or is that not allowed either? Because I could break my leg.
Oh yes. The elder blood can be fiery.
Telling Ciri she can't do something is counterproductive, speaking from experience there. Ultimately, she does what she wants.
Let us hope.
Pardon me?
Never mind. Time is short. If you wish to do something, brew your substances or whatnot, do it now.
You won't get the chance later. I shall await you by the boats, amongst the soldiers.
Triss, everything all right?
Yes. I just wanted a moment to talk to you before it begins.
Chin up. The hunt's weakened. We've got...
No more about the battle. Just hold me and say something nice.
There's a lighthouse not far from here, you know.
Geralt, are you suggesting we...
No. Well, at least not right now. Just wanted to say that since Novigrad, whenever I see the beam of a lighthouse, I feel good. Thinking of you.
Unbelievable. You said something romantic. You, Geralt of Rivia.
Moment of weakness.
Well, none of those during the battle, please. If anything should happen to you.
I'll manage.
You always say that.
Haven't killed me yet. Well, except for that one time.
Ah, Geralt, you're so charming when you try to be funny.
Try? Take it back. That was a great joke.
Sure. I love you, you know.
You trying to make me cry? Ciri'd never let me forget it. Go on, get.
Well, hello, Barry.
Love you too.
Turned up to watch a bit of Witcher. Yes, that's my love interest in the game at the moment. Golfer. I don't think there's going to be anything in here. I think I'm good with my potions.
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade?
Did I refresh them? No, I didn't. Okay, so we're just going to...
Non-humans.
Meditate?
By SFM Anke in Attribution. Tanala.
Yep.
Yes, Evelian. Yes.
Okay, save the game.
Medeta.
Re, re.
There's a blacksmith around here.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
Let's see what he got.
Show me what you're peddling.
What can we sell? Actually, pretty decent, isn't it? That one. You don't really need that damage anyway. Gold. Crowns. What else has he got? What's this worth? Some powdered pearl. Some more ruby. And then we can sell this stuff. Does he have anything else? Nope.
So long.
Okay, we're off. Oh.
So, Geralt, ready?
Let's get these bastards.
With pleasure, Geralt. With pleasure.
I give you my heart? What kind of spell is that?
It's an old love letter. Ancient. As I said, this stone was to reunite a pair of lovers.
Never thought I'd say anything of the sort to Eredin. En verilith serenad, Ada eich blaen, Ida May.
The elven bauble worked.
They approach.
No.
Break a sword, Geralt.
So it's supposed to be like a break a leg.
Gale Wahneta.
Here we go.
Follow me. The noble fair must be nearby.
That guy didn't seem too keen. Yeah, a bit like that, isn't it? I wonder where Blizzard got the idea.
Silence. It's completely still.
It's a trap. We must flee, now.
Not this time.
Note, Cyril. You are not ready. You do not control your powers.
I'll manage.
Ciri.
Get out of my way.
Ciri! The ice. It's a spell. You must find the mage who cast it. Destroy his staff.
I'll not stop with his staff.
I don't like playing as Ciri. She's too fragile. Defeat Caranthea. that was pretty beasty.
Cyril, I await.
Taking too much damage.
You first, then those bitches of the lot.
Oh.
Violet. Ah, you've improved, Cyril. You first, then those bitches of the launch. Violet.
Yeah, I'm OP against those guys, but I'm taking too much health.
Cyril.
Taking too much damage.
You first, then those bitches of the launch.
Henry Cavill, yeah. Witcher season 2 is coming up too. Oh, wow. There goes your staff.
Almost, Cyril. Almost. Stjåthjad.
Aha, this is when Geralt comes in. I think season one's a bit of a drag because
Witcher, so be it. Let us end this.
talk about it later. Yeah, season one is a bit slow because it covers a lot of the small stories or the short stories that the guy originally wrote, but season 2 is when you actually get into the a lot of this sort of story from Witcher 3. At least that's what I'm pretty sure. What's this guy doing? What the hell? Is he broken or something? Okay. Complaining. Wow. I didn't have this issue the first time I played it. Uh-oh, we've been... drown us. Swim to the surface. Where can we come up? There's all fire around here. Should we come up there or? Timing.
Now's our chance! Bjarni!
Have you seen Ciri?
She was with your help! You'll not cut through their faith! Too thick!
Okay, we've lost all our decoctions, so I'm gonna have to pop them on. We need Water Hag, Ekimara, and which one should we go with? Grave Hag? Oh, there he is.
Yelmer.
Yelmer.
You seen Ciri?
By the Nagelfur!
Okay,
we'll
thanks.
drown all you bastards till the bay is black with your corpses!
Bloody hell! Which ones? Who are we to shoot at? Whoever the fuck you have in your sights!
Uh, 3070 Ti. It's not bad. It's not a bad card. Like, it's very good. I'd have to look and see what the best value is at the moment, but just depends on your budget, I suppose.
Not good.
If you could, like, I would try and get a 3080 if you can. I've got a 3080. It's really good. Ooh, the Jarl's in trouble. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'll have a check and I'll message you when I yeah. There shouldn't be that much difference.
Last words. Set your trap. Fight. You had your chance.
This guy's in trouble. Sound good?
Witcher. I was hoping you'd come.
Because?
I've something to tell you. But I'll do so afterwards. As you expire. Go on. Show me your spins, pirouettes, and flips. I want to watch.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Come on, come closer.
It could be tough. Yep. Okay, so what's his weakness? I've got to figure it out. Is it magic? I've got to use...
Show me your spins, pirouettes, and flips. I want to watch.
Damn it.
I think it's magic, maybe? What do we need? Northern Wind's probably not going to work. No Meridian, we'll try that. That's magic. Yep. And... Uh-oh.
They trained you well at Kaer Morhen.
Come on.
Painlessly. But now, I shall not deny myself the pleasure.
No, 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 no. There we go, done. Oh! To finish him.
You said you had something to tell me.
Avallac'h has tricked us both. He set us against each other, and he's made off with Cyrilla.
I don't believe you.
Lucky. Oh, I got a new item. New sword.
Where's Ciri?
What? I thought you knew.
All I know is Avallac'h might have betrayed us. What the? That a storm?
Geralt, look!
What the hell's happening?
I find it damned hard to believe, but the gate between the worlds is open. We must reach the tower, quickly. Stop Avallac'h, while this can still be reversed.
What are we gonna find there?
If the tomes are to be believed, nature's laws will cease to hold. Gravity, time, Undvik, all of it will be turned on its head.
Exaggerating for effect, right?
Not one bit. The conjunction of spheres has begun. The worlds, they're aligned, permeate one another. Avalar could use this. Bring the NL here, or something far worse.
At least we know where to look for Ciri.
Follow me, and stay alert.
Okay, now, can we refresh our potions? Do that one. Can we meditate?
We need to focus on Ciri. What do you think Avlok wants from her?
Same as Eredin, I imagine.
Can. Sweet.
He will use it.
Can I do that now?
In a gate between the worlds.
That's not good. Oh, they've all been refreshed. Hag. Ikimara. And Brave Hag, that'll do. Do a quick save.
Shit. An earthquake?
We must hurry. Damn it! That ship's about to disintegrate.
Hide in the hall on the other side. Go! dismantle it?
Dismantle? No, I can make a tear at best. But only for a moment, because there's no...
Specifics, Yen. Will we both get through?
No! You must go alone!
I'll come back. With Ciri.
I know! Agared! Tiggy! Agared! Now, Geralt!
Oh, Yennefer's down.
I'm fine! Now go! And give Avallac'h my heartfelt regards!
Okay, here we go. What was that sword that got put in my... I got given this one here. Does a lot of damage. Iron sword's not too bad actually. It's pretty good. It's this sword that probably needs... my steel sword needs to be replaced.
Geralt. So unfortunate. I'd hoped you wouldn't have to witness this.
Where's Ciri?
Nearby. Listen.
Shut up. I've heard enough of your bullshit. Draw your weapon. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, cool. So my sword looks...
Think I'm willing to spare you?
I think you will not attack one unarmed.
Wouldn't be so sure. I'm in a foul mood.
I am not your foe. I am merely helping Cirilla.
I don't believe you. Can't. Not after all that's happened.
Will you believe me? Avallac'h speaks the truth. I asked him to help me open the tower, because I aim to enter it.
Why the hell would you do this? The Wild Hunt's been defeated.
The White Frost has not. The prophecies are true. I have seen worlds bound in ice. I know what awaits you. Only the Elder Blood can stop the White Frost. Only I can stop it.
Avallac'h's muddled your mind with a fortune teller's fables.
You're wrong. The White Frost truly does approach. Worlds will freeze, one after another, and all life will be eradicated. Avallac'h gave me a choice. I made the decision. I must stop it.
There's gotta be another way.
What can you know about saving the world, silly? You're but a witcher. This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
Say a word.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not crying. I just can't I can't remember what happened. Weeks later, capital of Vizima. No, we survived.
The gentleman will follow.
It takes a great deal of arrogance
Report.
to call a
Fourth
fire
Kite Squad.
salvation from
The
sin.
Funsberg division as a whole. Deserters.
Does General Voorhis know?
He's at a briefing. They're not letting anyone in.
Nonsense. Get in there and report to him at once.
The Redanians will be here shortly.
If
The
Ain
decision
Kelcher,
must be
Imperial
taken
Majesty
now.
of the Khan at Morwood.
Speak.
Ciri is dead.
How did it happen?
The White Cold. You're familiar with the prophecy? Ciri tried to stop it. She did, but paid the ultimate price.
Where is the body?
I doubt it'll ever be found.
Who else knows?
Avalach, Elven Sage. But I doubt you'll find him either.
And Yennefer?
She's decided to stay in the north. Provided you don't object.
I don't. And you?
Someone's waiting for me.
Triss Merigold. Fear not. I do not intend to have her pursued. Did Cirilla say... Did she ask you to convey anything?
She regretted not getting a chance to say goodbye.
Did she tell you this? Really?
Didn't have to. She wanted to make peace. I know that. If there's nothing else...
There is, but you may go. Witcher, I do not wish to see you ever again.
I sort of feel as though that might not be the case once the next Witcher comes out. That's if Geralt's in it.
Need a hand with your wagon?
No. It's not exactly ours. More a captured vehicle. Booty, you might say.
Folk must have abandoned it in their rush. To where, I don't know. Be a shame for the Reds to claim it, loot it.
Change is coming.
Grown accustomed, we have.
With the Black Ones gone, witch hunters will move in. Yet life will roll on. We've to seize the day.
True that.
So, let's get to work before night creeps up on us.
Sure you don't need any help?
I believe we will manage.
Where you headed? Nearest inn, by the looks of it.
Yeah. Supposed to meet someone first, at the former campsite of the Nilfgaardians. You take care now.
Hey. There's Roach.
Think you've got it tough?
Why do people hate witches so much? I think it's just because they're not human, pretty much. Like, and they don't understand them. Back here.
Master Ort. Probably got held back.
Hey. Have a good one, Barry.
You're late.
Soldiers.
Blocking the roads, I know. No matter. You have it?
As agreed. 38.5-inch blade. Weight just under 40 ounces. Silver-plated siderite steel core. Glyphs and runes both the length of the blade and on the hilt.
Beautiful.
Been in this trade for 3 decades. Only the best swordsman of the coin for my wares. When I say no witcher has, or ever had, a better weapon, you ought to trust me.
Reputation precedes you, Master Ort. I'd never doubt you.
The inscription, as you asked.
Zirael. Swallow.
Classic Elder Speech runes, no styling, simple and precise.
May I?
It is yours. If you'd like to test it, had my lackeys put out a training dummy.
Mm-hmm. Your payment. Gems only, as requested.
If you've an eye out for work, heard of striggers prowling the Maribor forest.
Thanks. Need to visit the tavern first, but after, who knows?
Good luck on the path, Witcher.
Hopefully it's a steel sword. Oh. It's a silver sword. And it's not very good. It's a real shame. Huh. Okay, now we need to go to the inn. White Orchard.
Witches, false healers, charm merchants, and filthy non-humans are hereby deemed outlaws. All who provide shelter to or otherwise...
Oh.
Is it done?
Yes.
Did he believe you?
I have no idea.
For the cockatrice. And we've a new contract. It won't pay much, but I think it worth the toil.
You've been busy.
It's good. I don't need the sword anyway.
It's yours.
A witch's sword. Swallow. Ooh, beautiful. May I?
Not here. You'll have ample opportunity soon enough, Witcher.
Let's try it out then.
Excellent.
Radovid had many faults. He was cruel, impetuous, and pathologically ambitious. But he was a tactical genius. That's undeniable. Commanding forces far outnumbered by his foes, he handily defeated the invader from the south. The Redanian eagle spread its wings, taking all the north, including Novigrad, beneath them. With victory in the war against Nilfgaard secured, Radovid proceeded to complete his witch hunt. As they had in Novigrad, pyres burned in Temeria and Aedirn, lands now liberated by the Redanian monarch. In the drive for moral renewal, simple herbalists, pellers, healers, and non-humans, all supposed heretics, were murdered in droves. For many, freedom beneath Radovid's scepter proved more tragic than servitude to another. As long as his armies went from one victory to the next, Emir's subjects remained boundlessly obedient. When a string of humiliating defeats proved Var Emreis fallible, the opposition, thus far secret, attacked. The subjects of the Emperor who had danced on the graves of his foes laid him to rest in a tomb of his own. While the continent bled engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule. Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land. The island-bound nation prospered, though its fangs of yore were dulled. Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon, heir to Nilfgaard's throne, chose the life of a witcher on the path. Geralt taught her all he knew, every skill he possessed, then each set off on their own. Soon word of the ashen-haired witcheress had spread throughout the north, from the Yaruga to the mountains of Kovir. Hard as it may be to believe, Geralt planted roots in faraway Kovir. He and Triss settled down, their home warm and smelling of freshly baked cakes. Guests were always welcome, no matter the day or the hour. The Witcher would take jobs at times more from habit than need, for Triss earned a true fortune as the mage advisor to Kovir's king.
There we go. It's clearly, well, in my opinion, it's one of the best games ever made on PC, and I think that a lot of people agree with that. It's not perfect. I don't think there's ever any game that's going to be perfect, but it is one of the best. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. If you did, then please like, comment and subscribe. My next broadcast will be on Friday for Games After Dark, where I'll be continuing my Alien Isolation playthrough. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one.